Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, stamp pickers. Stamp collecting is fun, and what is this? I don't know, but it's something on this little folder file, and it's got nothing to do with stamps. It's all to do with tomatoes, by the look of it. I'm not sure what it's doing here at all. Anyway, what I thought I'd have a look at today is inside this folder, see if there's any goodies in here. It's all goodies, isn't it? But we'll have a little look. I haven't really opened this and had an explore of this, so we'll have a little look at this and see what's going on here. Well, we've got this blue file. We have little compartments here with backing. And we have stamps loaded up. So what stamps are we looking at here? Well, first page, which is 1A. So someone is or rather has been sorting them. These are now in my possession. Republic Österreich. So we've got them in order 2, 3, 4, maybe. 40, 70. 70, so we get the idea. Also characters from Österreich. So they are, I'd say 1960s, 1970s style. Commons. This would be an older, obviously. Pre-First World War. So we're going into something got a little bit of age to it. All used, no mint. We come down here, we have Porto, which has been stamped across, which presumably is carriage. Österreich again. Something 198, yeah. So, they're very, very nice. And the further back we go, yeah, I mean nothing of any age. Possibly these old emperor stamps have got a bit of age to them, but they're nothing really of any value. But very nice to keep, and we also get to have a look at the back of these things too, which is nice. Okay, what else have we got? Well, we're still with Österreich, Austria. Again, more modern stuff. Now this would be Kaiserliche Königliche Österreich, so that's quite nice. And then modern ones, the Hills Are Alive type. Yeah. And then going forward into the more modern types again. Yeah. Are we still with Austria? I think we are, So this looks to be an Austria collection 1C here. So we're seeing some sort of collection of Austria. Coming out of JFK. Yeah, someone's done quite a nice little job of collecting Austria. What have we got here? Republic of Argentina, that's upside down. So we got Argentinian collection 2A, it's called. Some nice stamps. A bit older, modern. JFK again, so that's Argentina. Yeah, it tends to be upside down a lot of these. And then we're getting into the older Eva Peron era, which is 50s, I believe. A nice collection there. All of them. And then Bolivars and all the rulers of the country, of the Republic of Argentina from the past. They're nice. And then we come back a little bit further, maybe not. And different Eva Peron. So someone's done a jolly good job of those on stock card. And then we've got a nice map. Those who like map stamps, that's quite nice. It's very nice. Again, Argentina, nothing uncommon, but nice nonetheless. And the smaller ones here. Quite often when the stamps get pretty small, you're going back in time. The bigger the stamp, the more modernised I find. And certainly the more colourful the stamp, the less interested I am. Again, it's in this sort of compartmentalisation. Someone's a big fan of this character. He's certainly had a lot of stamps shown for him. Yeah, they like a character over there. Okay, well, we can see through the window here that we're going into some sort of Canada collection. Ripped off envelopes, I would say. Queen there, I should say. George the Fifth, Queen. So a bit of a mixture. That's called 3A. I'm very impressed with sticking stuff on. What have we got here? New Zealand. Well, we started with New Zealand, and that's a nice Christmas stamp. Address complete right. Christmas stamps. Better age, 1925 maybe. The roses, the Queen again. Australia. So we've slipped Antipodean, I would call it. So Australia and New Zealand. Now what have we got here? Netherlands. A little bit of age on these. It's 5A. It would be his own way of filing stuff. So looks to be a king of the Netherlands, which I didn't think they'd had any kings, but what do I know? 1888 maybe? That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Not saying that these have got any value, but I do like, there's the old Queen again, so possibly the first Queen. So they're quite lovely to have. And here we've got 6CP. Don't know. 5B. Netherlands again. So we've got a lot of Netherlands stuff. Including modern. So we may be coming out of the Netherlands shortly. Here we've got the Republica de Equatorial Guinea. So that's quite a thing, isn't it? It's quite a jump. So from those old, dusty old empirical Netherlands, Hollandaise, straight to the Republic of Equatorial Guinea and their beautiful flowers. Then we go to a Romana, a bit of a bend here. Poster Romana. I do have a number of, well, I would say a lot of these. Yeah. Then we go to the 8A United States. Not sure what all this, if he's writing down 8As and 2As and that. I sort of get it, but I don't understand it. Next, we're back to the, is this United States again? I don't think it is. The Deutsches Bundespost, so Germany, I should have known that, shouldn't I? Deutsches Reich there. And then sort of 60s Bundesposts. DDR stamp has been slipped in into the 9A. I do believe I've got all of these. When I first restarted doing stamps again, I did a lot with Germany. It's a bit older. Very nice. Bulgaria, so now somebody's been writing the stuff on the page. And it's a collection hinged possibly onto a page. San Marino. Quite nice. Again, nothing old, but we're into Italy here. I think San Marino is on the edge of Italy. I think it may have been in the old Italianate states, one of those states that they had. We're running out of time, and I've only really just started. Lots of Italy, again, commons. 12A, we're into Spain, by the look of it here. India here. So somebody's been ripping off from envelopes, from letters from Spain. 13A, it's got to be France, with you got the old cockerel there. What's going on here? What's happening here? That's the right way around. Is it? Porto. What are we looking at here? Italy, I would say. Don't know. Time is marching on. Finland. So there's a good old collection of European and American and India and Antipodean, the Maldives. This is would be a nice little starter pack for somebody. Quite nice. Singapore. I don't believe I've got a Singapore. Russia. A sort of modern Russia, would it be? Not quite sure. But it looks modern, doesn't it? Because it's still on paper. And the paper's quite clean and tight, neat. Oh! What have we got here? Penny Reds from George V. Mr. G.W. Evans, 58 Bedwetty Road, Pengham Morn, Wales. So that's quite a nice cover. Don't know if there's anything in it. A minute to have a quick look, haven't I? Is there anything in it? No, there's not. But there are some other covers that have been uncovered, if you will, by removing that, so that's quite nice. Covers here, Fred Holly, Chester Close, Hale Gehrig, Evans again, Evans above. Yeah, so some nice covers are being brought to the surface. Mostly Merthyr. I did do a Merthyr video on something. Oh, here we've got some Royals. Grenada. A Christmas card here. So that's pretty apt, isn't it? This is quite lovely. This is quite a collection, isn't it? Season's Greetings. The Three Wise Men. Gibraltar Philatelic Bureau. Gibraltar stamps. Well, Season's Greetings. Emilia Voe. Felice Fiestas. Frohe Festdag Tanti Agori. Prettige Feestdagen. From the management and staff, I apologise for not being able to read Far East. From the management and staff of the Gibraltar Philatelic Bureau, wishing you a happy New Year 2004. Glendon Aaron. Elizabeth Lily. You get the idea. And here we've got a Merry Christmas stamped. Cancelled. That's lovely. How twee. How very lovely. Anyway, that is it. We can't go any further now. There's another pile of stuff here. Maybe on another occasion we can return to this and have a look at other interesting items. Sort of, you know, stamps and what's going on. There's a lot of stuff out there, isn't there, that suddenly becomes oh so collectible, oh so interesting. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic day. We've meant to have snow bomb here. Snow never arrived. It is dark though, that's why the light is a bit dodgy. Thanks for watching and all the best. Talk soon. Bye.